Kind of rambling here, this is not making sense. Hey there houseplant friends! I hope you are all well, that you've had a wonderful start to 2020. I know that by the time that I post this video it's going to be sometime in February, and that whole New Year vibe thing finished like 3 weeks ago, but I still won't really want to post this video. I don't buy into the whole new year, new me type thing. Really not a fan of New Year's resolutions, but I have decided to just sort of set some general goals for myself this year. The first goal I am setting for myself this year is to upload more regularly. That includes both YouTube and Instagram, and I would also really like to get a houseplant blog up and off the ground. In saying that, social media is not at all my main priority of the year. I am still studying, I work part-time, I volunteer at the moment at 2 different organisations, so all of those things I prioritise first before YouTube. So I say I want to upload more regularly, but I say that in knowing that I probably won't be able to upload any more regularly than what I have been, if that makes sense. Also bearing in mind, houseplants are my form of stress relief, and I make YouTube videos and post to Instagram because that is a way for me to have a creative outlet. And it is not something that I want to give myself deadlines for, because the moment I do start saying I have to post this often, or I have to post by this time every week, it no longer is just a hobby or a stress relief. It will become stressful for me, and I don't want that to happen. We'll try to upload more regularly, but do so in a way that it doesn't make me feel like I have extra stress on my shoulders. My next goal for the year is to be far more diligent when it comes to checking for pests. I have spent, I think, the last 3 months or so battling this never-ending thrips infestation. And not only thrips, like spider mites as well. I have lost a couple of plants at the moment, and quite a few are just on their last legs, like they've just got 1 leaf left, and I'm praying that they'll make it through. Yeah, it's just been kind of, what's the word? I don't know, it just has been shit. It has been just a nightmare to deal with. Like, it's just, every time I felt like I've been getting on top of it, I find more thrips or another plant is infected, and I'm just like, it just feels like it's never ever ending. Case in point is this Calathea ornata. It's okay now, but if you look, it's got quite a few crispy yellowing leaves. That is because it was just covered in spider mites. Unfortunately, I was away when it happened, so I wasn't able to keep an eye on the plants, and by the time I got back, so many of them were just inundated. So yeah, goal is to check like every day or every second day, just as often as I can, all my plants, to stop infestations as soon as they happen, because the moment they start spreading, it just feels like you're fighting a losing battle. Kind of related to that, my next houseplant goal for the year is to be more accepting of my plants' flaws. I think Instagram and just social media in general creates this like perfect, idyllic sort of way that your plants should look, and to be honest, plants don't look like that. Like, in the wild, plants will have ripped leaves and crispy tips, and they grow in all sorts of weird angles, and like, that's okay, that's nature, that's what happens. So I think I will be a much happier plant owner if I am far more accepting of, yellowing leaves and crispy tips. Like, if I'm not able to maintain the humidity and my calatheas get crispy tips, I'm not going to make a big deal about it. It's fine, it's what plants do. As long as they're alive and happy and healthy, I should be happy. And my last plant goal for the year is to buy less plants but more special plants, if that makes sense. I feel like last year, that's when I got into the houseplant craze, and I bought a lot of plants. Like I went from 0 to 70 in like a month. Like it it went very quickly. Most of them, you know, I got from Bunnings or like a few local nurseries, but I didn't get really any sort of expensive or rare plants. I kind of just got like all the basic houseplant beginner staples, which is not a bad thing. It meant that I tested out a lot of different plants, and I have a really good idea now of what does work in my home and what doesn't work in my home. But now I would like to sort of pare that back a bit. Instead of buying like 6 plants a month, just maybe buy maybe only 1 or 2 plants a month, but save up and spend my money on some of the more like rarer plants. So I feel like I have most of the common houseplants at this point. My houseplant goals of 2020. If you have any houseplant goals, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to know what your plans for this year are, plant related or not plant related. Love to hear all of them. Considering I don't plan on keeping a regular schedule, I will upload more regularly, but it won't be a strict schedule. So subscribe so you can keep an eye out for when I post new videos. My social media, everything linked down below. By social media, I just mean Instagram. I don't have anything else at this point. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! I feel like I just sat in front of the camera and rambled for like 10 minutes. Just rambled for 10 minutes. So editing me has a job ahead of her to try and make sense of everything that I just mouth vomited.